Hey guys, Pesto here. So I am doing a day one Pinhoti trail recap since I don't have the footage for it. Whole thing with Apple and iCloud and phone storage. So basically I got dropped off at Flag Mountain at around 12 o'clock p.m., so noon, and then so my sisters drove away and I was kind of looking around the top of Flag Mountain because there wasn't a whole lot of signage on where to go. So Nimble Nomad actually waved me into his cabin and we kind of chatted a little bit. He let me drop my pack, do a 1 mile slack pack down to the southern terminus, tag it, and then come back, which is really cool. I got to see the fire tower up there, or I don't know if it's a fire tower, but big brick building made out of cobblestone. That was really pretty, and they had all the prescribed burns up there, so I got to see some cool views and some cool walk through some prescribed burn forest. And then after that, I think it went a total, so technically the out and back was 2 miles, and I went an additional 5 miles and set up camp in some like young pine forest. That was a little bit boggy, not the greatest tread, but or not the greatest place to set up, and not really anywhere to hang a food bag, but I did a critter hang on a tree there, and then had some really interesting wildlife go by my tent. So deer actually kind of ran into the site, not like super close to the tent, but he was definitely like around, and I heard him, and him or her, whatever, I heard it, and it like kind of huffed. And later on, I think it was day 3, when the POC was dropping us off, I forget the name of it, but it's the trailhead after the 12-mile road walk. But it had been turning out that it was huffing at me because it didn't know what I was, what my tent was, that I like, it was just not used to a human being out there. So I had no idea like what this thing was like in the middle of the woods. So that was interesting. I heard coyotes. I'm pretty sure I heard a bunch of birds. And it was about a mile from a road, and then pretty close to a dirt road. So I heard like a good number of, I want to say I heard 4-wheelers, but I'm not sure if that's just a memory I'm making up in my head. But I definitely heard like gunshots, neighborhood dogs, and kind of think that's it as far as wildlife goes. But, and then, so my bear bag, I threw that up at night in the dark. So that was kind of a pain in the butt to get it over the branch because there weren't any rocks around. So in my bear bag, which I just used, my head net bag, it's orange, so it's visible. But I was just trying to like use a wet stick to throw it up over a branch, which is pretty tough. And then, what else? And then taking it down the next morning, I almost got like the rope stuck, and I really didn't want to cut the rope, and I should have just untied it, but I didn't untie it before and like just pull it down from the short side. I just untied, I think I just took the bag off. No, the bag was still attached, that's why. The bag was still attached, and there was a knot on the bag still, and it just got like hung up on the branch. So it took me like 15 minutes, maybe more, to find like at least a 10-foot long stick to like poke the bag over, at least get it untangled from like a nick in the tree or whatever it was, and then pop it over the branch. So that was fun. And then for the first like 5 days, I realized I didn't really pack anything for breakfast. Like I had trail mix and some bars and stuff, so that was suffice, but I didn't realize I didn't have any actual like breakfast food, which you don't really need, but I mean, it helped me get started and going faster in the morning, that's for sure. So maybe I'll use that as a tactic or something while on the AT. But that's pretty much day 1.